Ever had your conversion rate just drop off a cliff? Maybe it was at 3.5% and now it's at 0.5%. You can't figure it out. You don't know what's going on. No one's buying your stuff. I've had that same thing happen to me. In fact, it's happening right now, but we're fixing it. Just yesterday, one of our tests showed us that we could go from a 0.5% conversion rate to a 10% conversion rate. Today I'm going to talk about that. How we were able to solve our conversion rate and increase it from 0.5% to 10%. When we look at our businesses objectively, there's a handful of levers that we can pull. Conversion rate, average order value, customer acquisition cost, selling price, margin, etc. All of these things determine how much money we make or what our profit is at the end of the day. Conversion rate is one of the biggest levers you can pull. I'll give you an example. If you have a 1% conversion rate and 100 people are coming to your website, one of them makes a purchase. Yep. Now, if your average order value is $50, you've made $50 by pushing your ad or your offer out to 100 people. If your conversion rate doubles to 2% in that same scenario, you spend $100, you now earned $100, you are break even. If that conversion rate goes to 3%, you are now converting 3 out of 100 people that you show your offer to. So you're making $150 and spending $100. Do you see what I mean? Changing your conversion rate directly impacts the amount of money that you make. Same for average order value. If your average order doubles from $50 to $100, now each customer is worth more money and you can afford to pay more for them and you earn more money for every transaction. Your margin affects this too. Your margin directly affects the bottom line. But today our focus is the conversion rate. In Q4 of 2023, we ran a holiday sale for Scorchmarker. We did deals up to 70% off. We discounted a ton of our slow-moving stock. We included a free mystery gift with every purchase. And we had a specific dedicated page for deals. Our conversion rate was in the mid 3%. Everything was going great. January 2nd, the sale ended. We turned everything off. We removed the deals. We removed the deals page. We removed the mystery gift. And then we took away the discounts that we had placed for all of our slow-moving inventory. Conversion rate plummeted. It went to like 0.7%, less than 1%. And it stayed there for an entire month while we figured out how we were going to fix it. Middle of January, we got very clear on what needed to happen in order for us to improve the conversion rate. We've been testing things ever since. And we're starting to get some data back. And I want to share that with you because it's incredibly important to understand what I'm about to share with you. And as I share it, you're going to say, duh. And as soon as I heard it, that's exactly what I said to myself. In fact, that's exactly what Nick said to me. We were on a call together and we both said, duh, of course it is. So here's what happened. Our conversion rate dropped off a cliff and my business partner reached out to a 9-figure mentor of his. This guy does $60, $70, $80 million a year with one offer. His entire business does hundreds of millions of dollars in sales a year. He's vertically integrated, but just one product with one funnel, one offer generates him over $80 million a year. He knows a thing or two about e-commerce and the DTC space. So we asked him this question. Have you ever had your conversion rate just drop off a cliff? Like, how have you solved for it? What did you do? Like, what happened? You know what he said? Of course I have. We just changed the offer. Duh. Change the offer. Duh, of course, change the offer. Ugh. You see, this whole time on Scorchmarker's website, we've just been showcasing the product we want them to buy. The same as we do on Amazon. The same as we do on Meta Shops. There's no offer. It's just like, hey, here's our thing. You want to buy it? It's not very compelling. Why would they want to when they could just go to Amazon and get it in 2 days and be guaranteed a refund if they don't like it? I mean, we guarantee it on our website too, but they don't care. Why would they want to buy from us? Why should they buy from us? You combine that with increased pressure to price sensitivity, rising costs and rising prices, more consumer hesitancy around buying from companies and businesses, and then economic pressure with the way that asset prices have trended and things like that. You get a very interesting soup, a concoction of people who aren't going to buy unless it's a great offer. A lot of us have been able to get by over the last couple of years with a less than stellar offer. I myself am included in that group. I have not had good offers historically, and I haven't had to because the landscape has been gentle to me. Consumers have had cash and they've been wanting to purchase and they just buy stuff. That's changing. It's not the same anymore. People aren't just buying on a whim. They need to be pushed over the finish line, right? We need to create more compelling offers. And I think you'll see this in many businesses. And I've talked to at least 6 businesses over the last couple of weeks about this thing specifically. Conversion rate, offer, price sensitivity, consumer sentiment. And we all share the same opinions. We need to get better. That's the takeaway. We need to get better and we need to craft better offers. That's it. How do we make this more compelling? How do we make this a no-brainer? How do we enhance their life with what we are providing? How does our solution make them better? What's it going to do for them? And why should they trust us and buy from us in the first place? And that's what I want to talk about today. We've been testing offers and I've been learning some incredibly interesting stuff. Eye-opening stuff. So what is an offer? What does it mean? It's what you say to your customer to get them to buy your product. It's how you're presenting your solution to their problems. It is what they get when they give you money. It's why they're there. What is your offer to them? Is it buy my object for $20? Or is it buy my object for $20, you're going to get a mystery gift so you'll have a fun unboxing experience. Then you can also get half off your next purchase. That's what I believe an offer means. If you want to go deeper on this subject, Alex Hormozi has an excellent book, $100 Million Offers. I've read it multiple times. I study it like a textbook. It is fantastic and goes deeper into all the aspects of this. But today I want to keep it high level and talk about the things that you and I can do. The things that we can do as product sellers, people who run D2C brands, people who are in e-commerce. Because an offer in e-commerce is slightly different than a service-based offer, which is slightly different from a SaaS offer. You know, they're all slightly different and we're solving different problems and speaking to customers in different ways. I personally think that our situation is the best situation to be in because it's something they can touch, feel, and hold. It's very real. So let's talk about some of the things that I've learned. For sake of discussion, we're going to be talking about Maker's Magic, which is a $20 craft glue and finish. That's the retail price. That's what I sell it to customers for. $20, you get an 8-ounce bottle. We'll also be talking about the scorch marker, which is our wood burning marker. You draw on wood with this marker, you apply some heat, and it burns. One marker is $15. Now, for both of these products, both the markers and the Maker's Magic, we have 1-packs and we have 3-packs. The 3-packs are basically buy 2, get 1 free, but we've historically called them 3-packs because of my Amazon first experience. I cut my teeth on Amazon. I didn't cut my teeth on Shopify, which is one of the reasons why I've kind of copy-pasted my listings from Amazon over to Shopify and not crafted offers. It's really interesting when I look at it in hindsight. So on our website, you'll find a 1-pack and a 3-pack. A 1-pack is $20 and a 3-pack is $50. So you save $10. The offer is not compelling. It's just stating the basic facts. Here's what it is. That is all. That is so boring. And when I look at it in hindsight, it's like, duh, dude, of course. You really dropped the ball on this one. Oh, but I learned so much. And let me tell you. Nick is my partner. He is responsible for the sales and marketing, the CMO role of Scorch Marker. I'm in charge of operations, product development, leadership, and vision and management, things like that. Content as well. So we combined forces and we brainstormed on potential offers. And after we put together a list of potential offers, I talked to my customers. So here's what we did. We broke down the 2 main products, the Maker's Magic and the Scorch Markers. And then we figured out how we could wordsmith and say it in a different way that would make it more compelling. We also realized that we have all this dead inventory. We have $150,000 worth of inventory that is not selling. So we are going to take that inventory and create compelling offers with it. We are going to add it into the offer of our hero product to make it even more compelling. So when you break down the offers, we're looking at it in 3 different buckets. The first is the lead magnet. What do we give somebody that comes to our website to get their email? How do we get their email? Every website visitor is a potential customer, and if we're not capturing their email, we're missing out on that customer nurture sequence and the ability to give them value over time and present ourselves as a solution to their problems. So the first thing that we needed to figure out was how do we get their email? The second thing what we needed to do was how do we get them to make a purchase from us? How do we get them to pull out their card and purchase from us? The third thing was how do we get our target AOV? How do we make sure that a customer spends at least $50 in our store so we can afford to acquire a customer, pay for shipping, and operate the business profitably? So we have the lead magnet, We have how do we get them to make a purchase, and how do we make sure that they spend our target AOV. So if you look at it, the first one, the lead magnet, it's a $0 offer. We're not asking them to buy anything. We're just giving them something for free. The second one, how do we get them to make a purchase? That is usually a $7 to $20 offer, right? Somewhere in there, just an easy impulse buy. No problem. I'd buy that. The third one is the $50 offer, and that's a post-purchase upsell. So after they've paid, we give them the opportunity to upgrade their offer into a very compelling one to hopefully get them to spend $50 instead of $20. So let me walk through what we're testing and what's working for us so far, because we've seen conversion rates as high as 10% on some of these offers. That's crazy, right? From 0.5% to 10%? Yeah, I know, it's insane. As far as the lead magnet goes, we are testing two separate things. We are testing 50% off your first purchase. We are also testing free mystery gift with your order, $15 value. A little pop-up pops up on our website. If you go to scorchmarker.com, you'll see the pop-up, and it's me with a goofy image holding a box with a question mark on it. It's like, free mystery gift with your order? All you have to do is enter your email, and you will get emailed a code to use to receive your free mystery gift with your next order. And it stacks. It stacks with everything. That has had a great take rate so far. The next one that we'll try in terms of getting their information is giving them a 50% off their first purchase. 50% off. You see, one of the ways that I validated these ideas is by having conversations with our customers. Every Tuesday, I meet with our creators, our TikTok creators, and they make crafting videos for us every month, and I pay them, and they are a direct line of communication to the people who understand my products and also understand this industry. So I asked them, what would get you excited enough to give me your email if you just came to my website? Through a Facebook ad, or through a Google ad, or when you search us on social media. What would compel you to do that? 10%? Nah. 15%? Nah. 20%? Maybe. 25? Maybe. 30? Yeah, 30% I'd give you my email. Okay, cool. So we established that the threshold for percent off is 30. How about, can we afford to make it compelling and make it at 50? We can. Our margins are 80+%, so we can afford that. So it is something we are willing to test. 50% off your first purchase, crazy. But you know what's cheaper than giving a straight up discount that affects bottom line? Free mystery gift. A lot of times these mystery gifts are 50 cents, 20 cents, $3, $1. They're not that much money, but they have a high perceived value. So those are the two lead captures that we are testing currently. So far, they've been working amazingly well. If a customer doesn't make a purchase, they'll at least enter in their email and give us a chance to nurture them in our email sequence and eventually get them to buy from us by building trust and goodwill. Okay, great. So that's the lead magnet. That's how we collect their emails when they visit. That's the $0 offer. But what is the $7 to $20 offer? What are we doing there? Aha. This is also where we are doing another 50% off your first purchase, right? Limited time offer for new customers only. 50% off your first purchase. They can buy a Scorch marker or they can buy Maker's Magic for half off. That'll either be a $7 or a $9 cart value. Half off the Scorch marker is $7. Half off Maker's Magic, $9. Great. We still make money on that because they still have to pay for shipping. Free shipping doesn't kick in until $49 or more. But that's not all we're testing. We have a couple different tests for each one of these. We also have a 2-ounce bottle of Maker's Magic. Our original size is 8 ounces, but we've created a smaller version that is 1/4 the size at 2 ounces. We are giving it away for free. Special offer for new customers only. Get a free bottle of Maker's Magic, just pay shipping. This is called a free plus shipping offer. This allows you to give away an item for free and just charge shipping. Now, these 2-ounce bottles of Maker's Magic, they cost us about $1.50, $2 to make. With shipping costs added in, it's about $4.50, $5 in shipping. We charge $6.95 for shipping. It's a break even for us. So we can get a customer and ship it out to them and fulfill it and create it for free. So we're break even on this offer, and this is a $7 offer because all they have to do is pay for shipping. We have a 10% take rate on that right now. The conversion rate on that offer is 10%, and it has been for the last 2 or 3 days. Are you kidding me? 10% conversion rate? It's in the offers, man. It's in the offers. We're also doing a free plus shipping offer for the scorch marker. The scorch marker costs us 98 cents landed. We have enough margin built in there to be able to give it away for just a couple bucks. So we're also doing just pay shipping, free plus shipping. It's a $7 purchase, $6.95 for shipping. This is going to get the customer to make a purchase with us and put them into our ascension ladder. So once they have paid for this smaller offer, this $7 to $20 offer, we then upsell them into our target AOV offer. So with the scorch marker, it could be, hey, you have one in your cart. Would you like to upgrade? We have a buy two, get one free deal. And if you take us up on it, we will include 2 pieces of wood and a free stencil kit in addition to your mystery gift. That's an example of a compelling offer. A bunch of extra stuff and bonuses, plus an infinity guarantee where if you aren't happy, we will give you all your money back and you can keep your product. A 3-pack of scorch markers is $30. $30. It's getting us closer to our target AOV. You can bump them up. Buy today and get 50% off a heat gun, which is what's required to trigger the scorch marker reaction. Right? Upgrade to a 3-pack, you'll get a free scorch marker or a free bottle of Maker's Magic. We can rearrange it in any way that we want, but the goal is to get to our target AOV of $50. Now you might be saying, Evan, what you just talked about, that's a $30, $40 offer. Yep, you're right. Yep, we're testing it. That is our starting point. We're trying to work our way up to the $50 AOV by testing separate offers, looking at the conversion rates and studying them. So what are we doing for Maker's Magic? If you buy 2, you'll get a 3rd for free, plus you'll get an ornament and a limited edition glitter and a funnel. Okay, wow. There are some compelling offers in there. They all need to be tested, but they can't all be tested at one time. So we're starting with the lead magnet and the $7 to $20 offer. We're starting there, and then we're going to work our way up. So far, we've seen some really promising results. Not only have we seen a 10% conversion rate with the free plus shipping offer, but we're also seeing an insanely high take rate for the other offers, the upsells, and the conversion rate is up to around 4, 5, 6%. It's an offer game. Offers allow us to take the big swings in conversion rate. Conversion rate optimization allows us to fine-tune the adjustment. I believe we can get close to our target AOV with clear, compelling, amazing offers. And I believe we can fine-tune them with conversion rate optimization and get them dialed in and perfect and functioning and really awesome. There's a lot of moving pieces though. So how do we deal with this tactically? Like how are we actually building out the offers and testing the things? And what does it look like when we're on the page builder? And how do we send the ad traffic? And how long do we test the offers for? All of these are valid questions. Let's talk about the tactics. When it comes to D2C, we operate on Shopify. I love it. I think it's fantastic. We create Facebook ads and we drive traffic from the ad to the offer directly onto our Shopify store. As far as page builders go, we're using Zipify. We've also experimented with OCU or one-click upsell. We've also experimented with Replo, and we're also experimenting with Rebuy. So we have a couple different page builders. My favorite so far has been Zipify, but I'm uneducated on Rebuy and Replo so far, and I need to test them more first. So what we do is we take our product display page that has historically had the highest conversions, 3%, and we adapt it and we change it. So what we do is we build out a landing page. A landing page is different from a product display page. A product display page is where people can see your products on your website. A landing page is for a specific offer where they can't navigate away. They can either buy from you or bounce. Landing pages are what we're using to test because we don't want any other variables in the mix. So we'll build a complete landing page, free plus shipping offer, right? And then we will take the traffic on Facebook and we will send it directly to the offer and we will monitor the conversion rate. I want at least 10,000 visitors or 2 weeks worth of sample time. I need to hit the 10,000 visitor mark. That's going to give me a decent sample size knowing if my offer is resonating or not. For example, yesterday we had about 450 people come through and see our free plus shipping offer for the 2-ounce bottle of Maker's Magic, and we had approximately like a 9.8% conversion rate throughout the day. That is insane. A 10% conversion rate is incredible. So when they see the ad, they'll see a really cool video ad that's gone viral on TikTok or Instagram or wherever, and then the headline and the copy is, "Try it for free, just pay shipping." They click on it and it goes to a page where it's like free plus shipping. It's a very congruent offer. Try it. We'll send it out to you for free. That's it. No strings attached. All you have to do is pay shipping. After they make the purchase and they go to checkout in the cart, they get an upsell opportunity to the next upsell. That's as simple as we're making it right now. We are just testing the next level of upsells. Eventually, we will test another upsell, and eventually we will test cross sells, but we need to start out slowly and just test the core offer one variable at a time and start determining which bricks we want to build with that are the best to use. We don't want to use a rotten brick to build this funnel out. We want to use sound, strong, meaningful, impactful, powerful bricks. And so we first need to determine what those bricks are, and that's one of the tests that we're doing here with the original offer. It can be very simple. Build a landing page, send traffic to it, monitor conversion rate. If the conversion rate is something that you're pleased with, move on to the next test and then test it against that one. Right? This is called a split test, where you can have Zipify or Rebuy or Replo or any of these pages can take traffic to one URL and then split it between two separate pages. And it can give you direct feedback on which page has the better conversion rate, better session duration, lower bounce rate, etc. I don't think that split testing is necessary in the very beginning. I think you can simply have a landing page and monitor conversion rate, but I wanted to at least speak to it because a lot of people do it. And I think it's highly effective for A/B testing offers to find out which one is better than the other. But we first need a starting place, and that's where the landing page comes in. We use one-click upsell to do the upsells. You can also use Rebuy to do the upsells. We also use Rebuy to do the mystery gifts added to cart. We also use that system and functionality to do all of our cross sells as well. It's not as complicated as you might think. A lot of people, including myself, will want to overcomplicate this process and get lost in the weeds of trying to figure out how to glue all the pieces together, when in reality it's put your offer in front of people and see what the conversion rate is. If it works, add on an upsell. If it works, add on another upsell. When that funnel has been dialed in and has a conversion rate above 3%, leave it alone, go test another one. And just start standing up funnels, standing up offers. We're going to stand up offers for Maker's Magic. We're going to stand up offers for the Scorch Marker. We're going to stand up offers for the Maker's Magic Mat and the Scorch Paint. Once we have the funnels converting and the offers are working, then we will attack average order value, pricing, and unit economics to be able to squeeze more margin out of our offers, and also figuring out how to increase the price, increase the perceived value, and get closer to our target AOV. Conversion rate is just one of the many levers that we have to pull. We haven't even talked about AOV. We haven't talked about our margin. We haven't talked about the type of traffic that we're sending to the website. And we definitely haven't talked about our ad creative, our click-through rate, or any of the other metrics that determine if our ads are actually working. Spoiler alert, it's click-through rate. This kind of stuff that I'm talking about now is what we study and we obsess on and we work on inside my community. Inside the accelerator, we talk about this all the time. And the Operator Academy, I help craft your offer with you. It's this very special, highly sensitive task that very few people are capable of executing aside from you. If you want to work with me on this stuff, check out my community. I think you'd really like it. If you have questions or you just need a little assistance or you want to go through my funnels or see what I'm doing, DM me on Instagram. I would love to share them with you. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.